Hi, life path number 4. How are you guys? I hope you're all doing okay. This is Healing Hands. Guys, I'm kind of happy to be doing your reading. It's been a really difficult month for me. I lost my mom a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to be dedicating this video to her memory. Today's reading to her memory. It's been a really tough emotion for me to process. Because we're human, when our loved ones pass, we tend to have a lot of questions, probably don't understand why it happened. There's a lot of why, but at the end of the day, we have to understand that there are some situations that are beyond our control. And when people pass to the great beyond, it's not because God does not love them. It's because it's their time and they're not really dead. They are just transitioning, all right? And they end up being our spirit guides. And I know that's exactly what's going on. I know she's at peace. She was sick for most of her adult life. So I'm dedicating this reading to her. Life path number 4. How is everybody? All right, guys. We're going to keep your reading very brief this month. I actually was going to skip out this month's reading for life path number as well as even the zodiac signs, but I'm being encouraged to do that. And I would like to say hello to Mina Mojika. Mina, how are you, girl? I think you gave me the courage to do this reading because I was gonna skip out on it, but I saw your message on YouTube about when is the reading for life path number 4 gonna be ready. So I'm gonna be starting with life path number 4 reading, and I hope you will get the message that you're looking for, right? Because at the end of the day, we are here to service the collective, all right? It doesn't matter what's going on in our life, we have to pick up the pieces and keep moving, all right? And that's what I'm trying to do exactly. Thanks, Mina, again. All right, so guys, what I'm gonna do is look into the situation that you'll probably be facing or that you're going through right now. It might even be energy from your past, something that's happened maybe very recently. And then I'm going to look at your feelings, their feelings, the true hidden feelings. And then I'm going to get some kind of advice from spirit. Okay. So, all right. So let's look at whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. Holy Spirit. Okay. There's a situation here about somebody running away from a connection, somebody who's avoiding someone or avoiding, expressing how they feel emotionally. So it might be you, it might be the person you're dealing with. There's another situation here that says reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So some of you may be thinking about the possibility of, coming together or a relationship coming together between you and somebody who you think may be running away, or it might be you running away or avoiding this connection. But somebody is heavily thinking about, is this really a spiritual union? Is this meant to come together? Is there a soul contract? Some of you are questioning, and I got that energy very strongly when I was premeditating for your life path number 4, and this card came out and it says awakening ancient wisdom, and it says deep inner knowing is emerging within me. All right, so what it's telling you, life path number 4, is that the universe is handing you a chalice of wisdom, a chalice of knowledge. So there is a situation currently going on in your life that I feel like you have very strong intuition about, this situation or this relationship. But Spirit is also giving you signs and synchronicities. They are letting you know, even some of you are dreaming about this, are getting your information, through your dreams. So there's obviously definitely some kind of an intuition that about what is going on. You probably understand the relationship to be some kind of spiritual union, and you probably do have a deep knowing that there's some kind of soul contract between you and whoever this is. Even if they are running or you're the one in the running mode, you definitely do understand it. So there's a wisdom that is awakening inside of you. That Spirit is like, we're giving you all the signs. We're telling you, already that there's something, there's some kind of bond that you have with this person. Some of you may also be encountering coincidences, and are they really coincidences? Things happening that you're like, is this coincidental? But maybe they are not. They're just signs, letting you know, maybe there's a soul contract that you have with somebody. All right, and now a soul contract can mean anything. It can be a soulmate contract. All right, it can be a twin flame contract. You call it whatever you want to call it, but spirit is like, there's a deeper knowing inside of you, a chalice of knowledge that we've handed to you with regards to whatever this situation is. Okay, so there's also a situation here where somebody's status is currently available. It could be you, or it could be the person you're dealing with. And I think this is really coming together. The cards are coming together because there's obviously somebody who wants to stay single. All right, somebody who's avoiding some kind of connection that you're dealing with at this time. All right, and let's see if we can pick it. No, let's see if we can pick any other energy from this deck. All right, so for some of you who happen to be in a love triangle, let's see what energies we're going to be picking up for you, in case you found yourself in some kind of love triangle where there's involvement of family or friends or other karmic lovers or relationships. Something here says, I'm trash. Says, got the game down. Once a cheater, always a cheater. You're not the first or the last. So if some of you are in a love triangle, it looks like whoever you're dealing with, somebody is obviously stepping out and doing what they want to do. All right, somebody's coming across, their energy is coming across as trashy. And what trash means something that is worthless. All right, something that maybe some of you are really in your mind asking and questioning, is this really a soul contract? Am I supposed to be waiting for this person? Am I supposed to be in some kind of spiritual union with them? Some of you are very confused at this minute. All right, the next card says madly in love. Some of you are in love with whoever this person is. All right, and something here saying lost in love, their world revolves around you, or your world revolves around them. And something here says hard to control themselves. All right, so somebody might be in love, but they are running away because they probably don't understand the connection that you have with them. And that's what normally happens in a very strong soulmate connection. And I always tell people, is like, magnets. When two magnets come together, it's like positively charged and positively charged, they repel one another. All right, or if it's negative and negative, it repels. But if it's positive and negative, which means there has to be that yin yang type of balanced energy with what you're bringing versus what they are bringing. All right, that's only when you all are gonna attract. But something here also says sexually hooked, addicted to sex, intense sexual chemistry, frequent sexual encounters. So somebody might be stepping out. Somebody might be a sex addict. Somebody might be holding on to somebody who obviously may not even value them, may treat them like they're not even worthy, treating them like they're trash, but somebody is probably still attached to that person because of the sex. All right, or some kind of emotional fulfillment that you feel like you're getting from whoever this person is. But there's also something here that says somebody's obviously stepping out, secret meetings, intimate encounters, more is brewing, irregular side piece. So somebody obviously, like in this whole dynamic, if you're dealing with a love triangle, I know not everybody's in a love triangle, so you might want to just take whatever part of this reading resonates for your situation. Okay, so there's something here about back and forth. So somebody's obviously dangling back and forth. They're coming in and going out and coming in and going out, and on and off type of relationship, back and forth between partners, between you and whoever this side piece is for them. There's some kind of sexual attraction that they have to either you or whoever this is that they keep going back to. All right, and it says they can't make a decision. So somebody obviously is coming across, their energy coming across as confused, as unable to make a decision about your relationship with them. All right, so let's see what else. Holy Spirit, what other message for life path number 4? So guys, please remember to subscribe to this channel. I do go out of my way to do these readings. Please remember to share with your loved ones. I love you guys. And that's why I keep pushing myself, keep going, even when I'm not emotionally strong to do that. Because like I said, I'm in mourning. with the loss of my mom. She was really sick for most of her adult life, and she lived with me. I took care of her by myself, all right, for almost 15 years. And her passing has really, devastated me. But, I'm getting stronger every day because I do understand the spiritual things. So anyway, there's something here about hidden feelings. They could be in denial or trying to control the situation by suppressing their feelings. And until they release the need to control, these feelings will build. All right. So that resonates with the first card that we got about running away, avoiding. So somebody's obviously racing out of your situation, coming and going because they probably don't understand the emotion. They don't understand why they're attracted to you. They don't understand, should I stay? Should I go? The feeling is probably strong, but because they feel strongly for you, they can't process it. And that's what I'm getting. They're not able to process this emotion. So that's putting them in a deadlock position where they keep going back to somebody who to them they don't have to really commit to that person either. They don't have to show deep emotion for that person. That person is just a side piece, all right, something that they can just go to and feel safe, all right. But you, on the other hand, have intent because there's a deep soul contract, soulmate connection, and they do realize it. And listen, this could be you feeling this way, all right. Something here talking about fifth dimension, and the fifth dimension just goes along with the chalice of wisdom that I said earlier on that spirit is handing over to you in this situation. It says the divine masculine energy is responding to the divine feminine energy and carrying out intuited messages, soul level connection. So also some of you, like I said earlier on about repelling, the energy that both you and whoever this is are bringing, it's repelling one another, all right? But some of you, like on a fifth dimensional level, in your soul, in your heart, you do know that this person has a very strong soul tie to you, all right? You probably don't know what it is. You can't explain it. And sometimes I kept getting that feeling that you're in doubt. It's like you're asking spirit. There's a lot of questions that you have deep within you that spirit is telling you at this time, listen, you have the answer within you. You know what this is, without us telling you, because we've handed you this wisdom, all right? So you do understand what is going on. You understand what the relationship is because, hey, if you're watching this video, it just simply means you're a very spiritual person, all right? Now, there's something here about mirroring. And what did I say about repelling one another? But, when people in a relationship are mirroring each other, it's like maybe positive and positive, will definitely repel. Negative and negative will repel. So if you're bringing the same energy that they are bringing, or should I say they are mirroring your fears, all right? All those fears that we have buried inside of us of, am I good enough? Like fear of abandonment, insecurities that we have. If we're projecting all that into our relationship, it's going to be causing that person to run away because sometimes we will get triggered so that we can heal those inner child wounds that we carry with us, all right? Issues relating to, self-worth, issues relating to abandonment, feeling like you're inadequate, somebody that you have a very strong soul, attraction to. You may feel as if, you don't, like maybe you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. And that's going to mirror itself back to you because spirit wants you to always feel complete in yourself, all right? Always wants you to work on yourself and grow as a spiritual being, all right? So life path number 4, let's quickly take a look at their emotion, your emotion, and then we're going to quickly pull an advice from spirit for you guys, okay? So Holy Spirit, what is, whoever this person is, what is their emotion towards life path number 4? Okay, so we had a few cards that fell to the ground. Let me make sure it fell to the floor. Let me make sure that I got everything. So what is their emotion? Okay. And what is the emotion of life path number 4? What is your emotion? Now, guys, you can take it either way because either of this can be your emotion on this side and theirs on this side. It doesn't matter. It's just gonna, you will understand it for sure because, hey, you do have that chalice of wisdom, right? You will know which side you fall in, all right? Okay, so let's see. What is their emotion? Now, this could be your emotion overall, but I'm trying to pick up the energy of whoever you are dealing with in this dynamic. What is their deep emotion, the subconscious emotion? How are they truly feeling about you, about your connection, about your situationship? All right. And here, there's somebody who is in grief. All right. And it says somebody who's sorrowful, heartbroken, and bereaved. So somebody feels lost. Somebody feels like they have lost out of some opportunity, like they've lost out of, a relationship or the opportunity to be with somebody. All right. Maybe somebody is also feeling panicky. All right. It says alarmed, anxious, is in a fight or flight, type of energy. Okay. So whoever this is also feeling unsure, guys. And we're not making this up, because the energy of not, let's go back to it. The energy of being unsure, not able to choose a side. I think it came through earlier on. All right. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. All right. It says can't make a decision. All right. So somebody, obviously, one person in this whole dynamic is very unsure, is, really deep in their thoughts about this relationship, either between you and another person, if that's the situation. For those of you who have found yourself in, third party situations where there is a love triangle going on, even if you're not in a love triangle, you're dealing with somebody who is unsure about your connection. All right. And somebody who would like to feel safe, but they are not. All right. Somebody who would like to feel like, they are comfortable with you, but they are not. Somebody who would like to feel protected, but they are not. All right. And the energy of being lonely here. All right. Isolated, alienated, and friendless. That's one person's emotion. Now let's check into your emotion, how you are feeling. So some of you are feeling overwhelmed, swamped, inundated, burdened, in whatever situation. It could be burdened with, life generally, even burdened with whatever is going on, whatever the situation is for you. And some of you are sad about what's going on and you're unhappy. You feel joyless or you feel dejected. All right. And then the next emotion is resentful. Someone is resentful of another person in this dynamic. All right. You feel like maybe somebody, rejected you, so there is a feeling of resentment that I'm picking up strongly, and a feeling of somebody being indignant or offended or feeling bitter about whatever this is that is going on. Now there's an energy of vulnerability. Somebody feels very vulnerable in this whole dynamic. All right. I said something earlier on about maybe you're dealing with somebody that makes you feel like you're not good enough, your appearance or your mental state or whatever. When you're around them, you feel very vulnerable, like, you can't be good enough. Some of you feel like you want to hide, but there's a feeling of defenselessness and feeling unprotected and helpless in this situation. And then another energy here about respectful. Somebody who is differential, courteous, and admiring. Okay, so there's somebody in this dynamic. So take whichever pile will resonate for you, for your feelings. And of course, I'm sure you will know already, because hey, like I said, you have that ancient wisdom, the chalice of wisdom, knowledge. All right, some of you, your intuition is really heightened at this time. So you do know. Some of you are getting messages. Some of you know. Even your intuition is strong at this time. You understand what is going on. But I feel like you just need to. Sometimes when we are in those types of relationship where we're mirroring one another and one person is a runner, we just have to let go of that attachment and the need to control the situation and just allow the universe to work things out. When you find yourself in that comfortable energy of not needing and not being afraid and healing those deep childhood wounds of abandonment, of feeling isolated and feeling, inadequate or not good enough, that's when spirit will bring that union back together when it's meant to. All right. But if there's mirroring going on, definitely there's going to be a runner chaser kind of dynamic, like part number 4. Something here about receive. So this is your spirit message. It says you are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. All right. Spirit is telling you, allow yourself to receive love. All right. Allow yourself to receive. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they're not giving you equally what you're giving to them. They are not putting out the same energy that you're putting out. It's okay for you to move on. All right. It's okay for you to detach and let them be. Let them go through their own healing. When you too are able to heal yourself and get yourself to that point where you're no longer feeling needy or dependent or attached to whoever this is or the outcome of the situation, you begin to heal, then you can begin to attract. Because when you're in opposing energy, then you all can attract. Like I use that analogy of a magnet. Okay, life path number 4. Let's get your affirmation, your daily affirmation. All right, something that you can just stick on your refrigerator or write it down, somewhere, and you can carry it on you. Say it every day throughout the month, to help you heal and to help you attract, love, attract finance, attract, just attract goodness and abundance into your energy. All right, so let's see what this is going to be. So Spirit is wanting you to focus on attracting your prosperity. Okay, so shift all this energy into your prosperity at this time. And Spirit is like, I love being debt free. I love being debt free. Keep saying that every day. Whenever you have the opportunity, just say. You can say it 100 times a day. It doesn't matter, 10 times a day. Just keep saying, I love being debt free. So some of you can actually realize this ability or this energy of being debt free. All right, debt free, debt from any karmic energy, karmic patterns, karmic situationships. Debt free. All right, free from even material debt. All right. Okay, life path number 4. I hope this was very helpful for you. Thank you, guys. Please remember to like this video. Leave me a comment. I do love reading from everybody. And please remember to share this video with your loved ones. All right. This is Healing Hands. Thanks and bye-bye.